In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create the added to cart trigger flow. So this flow, the added to cart trigger flow, is one of the complicated flows in Klaviyo, and that's because this flow by default, the trigger for this flow is not created by default on Shopify, and because of that, many people find it difficult to create this flow. So I'm going to be walking you through the difference between this added to cart trigger flow and the abandoned checkout flow. And I'm also going to be showing you how to set up the trigger on Shopify so that can track the people, who are actually adding items to the cart. So without further ado, let's, get into my computer right now to show you how to set up this flow and how to put the email flows together for yourself. So let's go. Before we create this added to cart trigger flow, it's quite important to understand this added to cart trigger event itself, and also understand the difference between the added to cart event and the abandoned checkout trigger. So these are two different flows in Klaviyo, but unfortunately Klaviyo kind of make the naming similar. As you can see here, it says abandoned cart reminder, which is a standard one with Shopify integration. But there's another one here called abandoned cart reminder as well. But if you look under here, this one says standard, and this one says added to cart trigger. So there are two different flows, unfortunately. But like I said, I'm going to be walking you through how to set up this one, the added to cart trigger. I'm going to be showing you how to set up step by step in this video. And by the end of this video, you understand fully how it works and how to set this up for your store. So let's quickly dive into a couple of points. And the first one is understanding the added to cart event. So like I said, the added to cart event consists of emails that are sent automatically to people who added items to their cart but left your website without proceeding to the checkout. So this added to cart trigger, this tracks people who added items to their cart but didn't get to checkout. So for the checkout, people have to put in their email address, the shipping address, and the payment information, and they click on checkout. Then this will track people who actually, got to the checkout. But the added to cart trigger tracks people who added items to the cart only without, reaching the checkout. If that makes sense. So, like I said, this is different from, checkout started event of Klaviyo between Shopify, which only triggers customer added items to their cart. But let's talk about why it's important to have this flow. And like I said, most people only add items to their cart and won't proceed to the checkout. In the e-commerce world, most people just, add items to the cart, they won't even get to the checkout at all before they leave your website. So it is quite important to always track people, who add items to the cart without proceeding to the checkout. It's quite important to track those people because if you are not tracking them, if you are not sending emails to those people, you are, practically leaving money on the table. So it's quite important to track those people as well. And also because this email is highly personalized, it's one of those highly high converting email flows in Klaviyo. So for us, we show exactly what the customer left in the cart using dynamic image block and personalization tags, which basically just pull out the name of the product. Like I'm going to be showing you that in a minute. And like I said, this email is one of the high converting emails, about 8% conversion rate on average, with this email flow for our clients. So now that we understand the added to cart event, and we know the difference between added to cart and abandoned checkout, basically. Now let's, set up the added to cart event. So now we want to set up this code on Shopify. So I'm just going to walk you through that step by step. So let's say you want to create this, the flow. You go to your Klaviyo account, right? So you go to create your flow. Then you see it here, added to cart trigger. Click on that. So normally, because this is an account with already this added to cart trigger installed already. But if this is a new account, if you don't have this already installed, it will say something like, you should install this added to cart trigger, basically. So now that's what I'm about to show you. I'm going to be showing you how to add this trigger to your Shopify store. So doing that, I'm going to be using this Klaviyo document, to walk you through step by step so you can follow along with these documents I'm also going to be linking this article in the description of this video, as well as the code that you're going to be installing on your Shopify store. So let me scroll up just to start from the beginning. Here it says create the add to cart event. So there are 3 steps to creating the add to cart event. The one is choose where to place the code snippet. Second one is add the snippet to your store and test the code snippet. So these are the 3 things that you need to do in this video. So where should I paste the event? Make sure to paste the event in both your default product page and any other product page you may have. So if your store has custom liquid blocks, you should use one of the snippets. That's under that, we'll get to that in a minute. So this basically means that if your store has a custom liquid blocks, which in most e-commerce store of today, they have this custom liquid block. So that's the one we're going to be starting with. So to do that, we go to Shopify, navigate to online store. I'm going to be blocking a couple of things, just to review some information about our client. But here, you want to go to online store, then go to themes, then click on customize. So this is where, we're going to put in the code. So we want to, go to this. So you want to go to products, right? Then default product. So that's where we're going to be starting from. We start from a default product. And under the default products, you want to, hold on a sec, this one is still loading. Okay, there we go. So you want to scroll down here and you will see add section, right? So you're going to see add section here. And normally I have this code installed on this website already. So, but just to walk you through how to do that. So you click on add section and you want to find custom liquid. So you see that here, click on custom liquid. So let's go back here. So you said, in Shopify, navigate to online store themes, click on customize. At the top of the page, click on home page drop down, then product default, which is what we just did right now. So number 5 is, select custom liquid and paste the provided snippet in the box. So this is the snippet right here. So you're going to copy all of this. I'm also going to be linking it in the description. You're going to copy all of this and paste it in the custom liquid. Like I said, I have this already, for this website, so I'm not going to do that. But this is how you just do it. You paste it here and click on save. Right. So I'm gonna delete this one so we don't have that double. And you also want to, depending on how many products you have in your store, you also want to add this in all your product pages. So every product page, you want to install that there. So that's the first way to install the added to cart snippet. If your store has a custom liquid block, right? So just click on save, and that should be fine. So the second option is, if your store does not have the custom liquid block, you should place the snippet in your theme.liquid file. So basically what that means is that there are some stores, they don't have this custom liquid block. But like I said, in most cases, most stores have this. But if you find out your store doesn't have this, so this is how you do that. You click on this 3 dot here. You click on edit code. Then you want to find theme.liquid, right? So that's that right here. Then you click on that. And you just want to scroll down and paste. So there's this code here. Let me go back to Klaviyo. It says above the snippet, add the following tag, right? So this is what you add to the top of the snippet and also at the end of it. So I've already created this for this video. So I'm just going to give you guys this in the description. So this is the code, just copy here, right here, and copy all of this down to the bottom, right, end if, and you just paste that at the end of this theme.liquid file and click on save. I already have everything in this video, so I'm not going to do that. But basically, that's how to do it. If you don't have the custom event custom block in your Shopify, right? So you use the theme liquid basically. So that's how to do that. So the next step is basically testing the event, right? So there are two options. You either wait for this added to cart event to trigger on your Shopify. That means someone have to, add items to the cart before this event can trigger. Or another way to do it is just basically test it yourself. Basically, you want to go to your home page and now the following to the end of your URL. So here, you see, this is the trigger here. You just add this to the end of your website URL. Then you want to change this. You can see it says test dot. So replace testing dot email at gmail.com with your email. So this right here, you replace it with your email address, the email address you want to track, right? If that makes sense. So this testing dot email at gmail.com will be replaced by your own email. So that's how to do that. That's how to install the snippet code. And basically, like I said, if you want to build the flow, you just have to go to Shopify. If you have to go to your Klaviyo, then find this flow right here, added to trigger flow, and that's how to build a flow. If you have any question, maybe you find this difficult to set up, just ask me in the comment section below, and I'll be able to answer your question. And like I said, I'm going to be linking this article in the description of this video as well as the snippet. All right, and also, lastly, if you want a full template on this email, I have this step-by-step email template and also tutorial on exactly how to put this flow together, and I have the templates. You can just copy and paste to create this template for yourself. In addition to that, I also have a live example of this email. So email templates, that is already built out. I have it in a Google Drive here. You can just click that to copy and paste this email template and use this email design as an inspiration to create your own email flow for the added to cart event trigger. Again, if you have any question, leave it in the comment section below. And if you like my agency to help you take care of this, maybe you don't want to deal with this by yourself. My agency, the smartecommerce.com, this is something we do. We help our clients increase sales and profit using email and SMS marketing. And we help our clients to do all the technical work for within Klaviyo and Shopify. So again, if you have any question, leave it in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.